just going to go over a little short floor sequence coming onto your seat. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. This is called bound angle, right? So you could take bound angle in a seated position, or you can take it on your back, supine. First, we rock a little bit side to side to really get yourself connected here. Lift up and lengthen the spine. Let your hips soften open. If this is tough for you, you can take blocks underneath your legs. And you're creating this diamond shape with your legs. You can always scoot your feet out a little wider. That feels good if you're just getting started. So let's take an inhale, lift up. Keep your back nice and flat and start to fold forward. First, you want to get your extension with a flat back. And then once you find that, then you can round out. You can use your arms to press the legs open. You can even draw your feet apart. Just getting a nice little hip stretch here. Maybe moving side to side a little bit. And then it's nice sometimes to just roll up. Take another breath in. And then as you exhale, fold forward again. Stretching your lower back. Good, slowly roll up. And then we'll slide just the left leg forward. And take your right foot and just cross it so that your ankle is on top of your thigh. So now you've created this figure four, a pigeon stretch for your right leg, what's going to be a really great stretch for your left hamstring. So we'll inhale our arms up, deep breath in, and then exhale, fold. Hands fall where they fall. Most importantly, again, lifting and lengthening. And so now you've got your leg kind of pinned down. So you're deepening that hamstring stretch. I'm going to adjust here because it's putting a little pressure on my knee. And then the pigeon stretch for the right. And of course, the low back getting a nice stretch. Good, lift up, inhale. Exhale, fold. These are great to do if you're a runner. Right, any forms of like high impact exercise. Let's slowly roll up. And then just lean back slightly and slide your left foot in towards your glute, right? And then I'm gonna just slide my glute up towards the heel a little bit. And now I feel a much deeper stretch on my outer right hip. And I'm just rocking a little bit side to side. Again, another pigeon variation. And then you'll let your legs fall all the way to the left. Sit yourself up. So it's not so important what your legs look like here, but most important that you get the right sits bone down on the mat. And you're gonna lift up your back. Take a breath in. Take your right arm up, inhale, exhale. Place your hand behind you, level off your shoulders. Inhale, reach your left arm up, and exhale, drop it outside of your thigh. So now I brought you into a little spinal twist here. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale into your twist. If you wanted a deeper twist, right, and you have that flexibility, you can press down onto your elbow, press the back of your arm into your leg, right? But for me, it's early in the morning and I really don't want to overdo that with my back, so I'm going to keep it a little simpler. Inhale, lift, exhale, twist. Good, and then come back to center. And then just let your right leg slide out and find yourself in like a little, I call it like a mini straddle, right? Not trying to get my widest straddle. I'm pressing my left sole of my foot into my right thigh, flex my right leg, lift up. Take your right arm and just try to tuck your fingers under your calf. So I'm pressing my shoulder back, opening my chest. It feels kind of awkward. Again, doesn't really matter so much how it looks, but it's just about getting that opening here. And I already feel a really big stretch in my lower back on the left side. But then once I open my left chest into this open twist, it's a pretty incredible stretch for the low back. Pressing the back of my right arm into my leg. Good, and then release the left arm. Slowly roll up. I'm gonna inhale both arms up over my head, rotate towards my extended leg and fold. And this is where you can also use a strap. Just want to remind you, if you are at home and you don't have like a yoga strap, and I swear these are the best yoga straps ever. I bought them like 8 years ago and can't find any that are as good. But you can use just like a belt or something, and you wrap it around the base of the ball of the foot, and you can use it like this, right? Staying in that space for a second, lift up, inhale, exhale, fold. Good, and then slowly roll up and release your left leg out and widen your straddle a bit. Take a breath in, lift up, and as you exhale, you can fold forward. So this is another thing I wanted to show you is you can use blocks here and make it a little more of a restorative place for yourself. Take a breath in, lift up, flex your feet, and as you exhale, you can fold forward. Keep the back as flat as you can, right? So this is a little much for me, so I'm gonna try to make my blocks a little taller, and then try to rest my chin here. Deep, deep stretch for inner thighs, oh my goodness. You can reach out if you want. Press your heels away from you. Maybe even close the eyes. There's always some props you could use at home too if you don't have yoga props. Big breath in and out. Awesome. Stay there as long as you want at home. Hit the pause button. You can kind of bring yourself into a little bit of a meditative state here if you wanted to. When you're ready, you'll roll up. Slide your blocks away. Scoot your legs together. Give them a little shake, right? Even massaging the thighs a little bit. Roll out your shoulders. Just a little floor work. And then we'll slide this left foot in, cross it over the right. Preparing for that seated pigeon. Press the leg down. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. You can use your strap here too. Lift your chest. Exhale, fold. If we remain in the stretch like this, it's a static stretch. If you keep lengthening and folding with the breath, then you're making it a dynamic stretch. Good, and then slowly roll up. And here's where we'll lean back, slide the right foot back. Right? It really depends on your own body, like how much you're gonna feel here. So I'm starting to feel that outer hip stretch on the left, but then once I scoot forward a little bit, it intensifies, and that's a really deep stretch for me. You know, depending on if you're sore or tight from something you did yesterday, or maybe you did nothing and that's why you're sore and tight. Good, and then your legs are gonna fall all the way to the right. Remember, so what will happen is this left sits bone comes up. Readjust yourself and try to press your left sits bone down. Lift up your back nice and tall. Just here, I'm feeling a big stretch on my outer hips. Left arm comes out and behind, supporting the back. Right arm comes up and around to the outside of that left thigh. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, twist, looking over your left shoulder. Squeeze the belly in, support the back. Breathe in and out. Anytime you come into these twists, actually like bringing your body out, helping your digestion come back to center, nice and easy. Release that left leg out so you're in your little mini straddle, pressing the foot into the thigh. First, we're gonna find that awesome chest opener and stretch our back. Take your left arm under. Try to almost like wiggle your fingers under your calf. It feels weird for your arm and your elbow, no doubt about it. Rolling the shoulder back, pressing into the leg. I'm already feeling a big stretch back here. Inhale, exhale, open, right chest. Just keeping it nice and chill. Take a breath in, exhale out. My stomach's growling, right? Probably because of the twist, and I haven't eaten yet today, so. Good, release your right hand down. And then we'll come up slowly, sit up nice and tall. Arms come out and up, rotate towards your leg and fold. Grab your strap if you want. See, my back is nice and long here. Then I'll fold and let it round a bit. All right, so you can deepen your stretch also with a block if you have short legs like me, or if you're really flexible. Staying here for as many breaths as you want, and then slowly roll up. And extend your right leg out. Draw your legs together, give them a little shake. And one more little amazing hip stretch we're gonna take. It's pretty subtle, right? You'll slide your feet back, lean back, heel toe your feet out, let your knees fall in, and then they're gonna fall left to right. Good, and the next time your knees fall to the right, just bring yourself upright and shift yourself so that your left leg is what we call like in a half frog position in yoga, and your right leg is in a pigeon position. And it's all about rotating your left hip internally towards the mat. So you'll feel like a little pinching, and you're trying to sit upright. Take a deep breath and maybe even press the hip gently. So this is like a variation of frog, I guess we could say. Take a deep breath in, exhale it out. And then from here, I figure, why not? We'll lean to the right, and then start to slide the left leg in front, grab a hold of it, and stack it right on top of the right. This is double pigeon or fireflies. You can make some adjustments with your hips, but what you want to try to find is this stack here, ankle over knee, knee over ankle, and lift yourself up. You can take hands to heart. Big, big outer hip stretch. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. And this is a great tension reliever, physical and mental. If you wanted to, you could even fold forward a little bit or a lot, depending on your hips. I can gently press this leg down. Breathe in and out. Slowly roll up. Awesome job. Release your legs. Give them a little shake. And then lean back again. Heel toe your feet out. Knees drop in. They're going to fall to the left. Right? And then I'm just going to bring my body a little more upright. Make that adjustment with my legs. Left shin is like parallel to my mat. And then my right leg, I'm kind of scooting the lower leg forward for my frog position. Think about what a frog's legs look like, right? And then gently pressing my hip towards the mat, internally rotating it, which is not like a normal motion for your hip, and it feels really good. Sit upright though, as upright as you can. Take a deep breath in, maybe close the eyes. Exhale it out. Good. And then lastly, just leaning into the left carefully, sliding your right leg in front. Just go easy though, because that's a really weird stretch for the hip. Get that pinching feeling. Gently lay Right leg on left. Find that stack, right, like logs in a fire. This is double pigeon. Rooting down through your sits bones. Lift up, inhale. Exhale, fold if you want. Make sure you keep your feet flexed. Protect the knees. Good, and then you'll slowly come out of that when you're ready. Just gently release your legs into a comfortable cross-legged seat. Take the hands to heart center for a full breath. Exhale it out. Hope you enjoyed that. Namaste.